You know when you're going for a hike and it's really hot out and you see other people walking around in just their pants and sports bras, so you decide, I'm going to do this, I'm okay with my body, it's happening. But then it just so happens that while you're taking your shirt off and you're exposing everything in your sports bra, a couple of lesbians walk by and one of them looks a little too hard and isn't paying attention to the ground or her footing, and then low-key falls literally at your feet. And you're just standing there very aware that you're not wearing a shirt anymore, and there's literally a girl at your feet because she just fell for you. Physically just fell for you. And the entire time this is happening, her friend is just laughing and making fun of her. Because same.
Memes, Pride Edition, go! Listen, my tastes are very simple. I like women who look like they could beat me up or eviscerate me with razor-sharp wit. And I like men who look like they would emerge from the forest in a leaf crown masquerading to the Riddles 3. Are you an oversized sweater bisexual or an oversized flannel shirt bisexual? Stop trying to make bisexuals choose things! Me, can you call me my preferred name? Friend, I don't know, I've just known you as legal name for so long. Alright, that's cool. Cute bi. Cute gay, cute lesbian, cute Karen. Instead of queer, I have a TV show called Straight Eye, where 5 incredibly laddie straight boys just teach a gay guy how to borrow up his emotions and punch holes in his wall. Mom, I'm gay. Just eyeing my outfit. I never said I was good at it! Bisexuals be like, and then be the bisexual that be like, we do be like that. This lickable screen can recreate almost any taste or flavor without eating food.
Alright, lesbian roommates, I'm out to go spread the word of the gay agenda, so I'll be back later. Have fun. Don't forget to indoctrinate young children and ruin the world as we know it. Oh, I won't. Don't worry. I also can't wait to see how many straight people I can turn gay. Speaking of straight people, I know we already ruined the month of June, but when you get back, do you want to go burn down the Catholic church that's down the road? Oh, totally. Can it be bigger than the one we burnt down last week, though? That one was a little small. Oh, don't worry. I already checked. It's for sure bigger. Cool. I'm gonna go spread my sin now, so... Hail Satan. Okay, bye. Hail Satan.
Today literally said gay rights. The Supreme Court just ruled today that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 protects LGBTQ people from discrimination in the workplace. Because if you fire a man for marrying a man, but you wouldn't fire a woman for marrying a man, that is discrimination under the basis of sex. If you would fire someone who was assigned male at birth for using she, her pronouns, but you wouldn't fire someone who was assigned female at birth for using she, her pronouns, that is discrimination under the basis of sex. This has been illegal this whole time, and they're just recognizing it. We didn't even notice. But gay rights, motherfucker.
Not to be straight phobic, but could you imagine waking up every morning and being like, Grey's Anatomy is the best.
Alright, let's do this shit. What your childhood Nickelodeon crush says about you? Women Who Love Women edition. Did you have a crush on Jade West? Of course you did, you fucking homo. That's why you're here. You like being dominated. You vibe with a little toxicity. You keep talking about how you want a big titty goth girlfriend, but you don't know what a goth girl is. Sam Puckett, butch icon. You are either really femme or really butch if you liked Sam. You also really have an affinity for sports lesbians and might have an affinity for white girls who call themselves studs. Kat Valentine, my personal favorite. You like girls who are just shy and sweet and just say weird, dumb things, but you just love them. If you had a crush on Rosalina, oh god, you did not know if you hated her, if you loved her, if you wanted to be her, be on top of her, or be on top of her and Nat at the same time. You didn't know, okay? It was hard. It was hard! If you had a crush on Carly, you're a cottagecore lesbian. Like for part 2.
So pretty, I feel pretty and witty and gay, and I pity any girl who's in me today.
You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are...
As a lot of you saw from my last video, the Supreme Court just made it illegal for you to be fired on the basis of your sexuality or gender. So people have been commenting and messaging, Mars, how does this relate to the Trump administration ban on healthcare protection for transgender people? All right, you guys see this guy? His name is Chase, and he's the Deputy Director for Transgender Justice at the ACLU. Chase was a major part of this Supreme Court decision and specifically stated that the new rules are based on an interpretation of sex under federal law. That's up to the courts to decide, not Trump, and we know what the Supreme Court just decided. So basically, this Supreme Court decision overrides Trump's decision because they are the highest court, and now he cannot take away our healthcare protections. We are protected.
Haruhi and I are the main characters, so that means we are love interests. Yeah, then what are we? You boys are the homosexual supporting cast.
Sometimes people are like, okay, I get that you're non-binary, but do you want to be perceived as a boy or as a girl? Neither. I want to be perceived as a threat.
What are my pronouns? None of your business. Don't talk to me. Don't talk about me. I am a secret.
Et avec ma copine Julie, on aimerait bien aller en Espagne, donc... Ah, ta copine, tu es... homosexuel, ouais. Ah ouais, bah attends, je savais pas du tout, c'est génial. Ouais. Ah non, mais vraiment, ça me fait trop plaisir, ça fait combien de temps? Un...
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Lou Sullivan is a trans icon who everybody should know about. He grew up in Milwaukee, but eventually decided he wanted to move to San Francisco in 1975 so he could live openly as a gay trans man. Because he lived so openly as a gay trans man, doctors denied him access to hormone replacement therapy and gender affirmation surgeries because, in their minds, if you were going to be trans, you also had to be straight. So he fought the medical system and eventually got the treatments he wanted, and he is largely responsible for our modern-day understanding that sexuality and gender are two different things. Unfortunately, after he got his gender affirmation surgery, he was diagnosed with HIV and AIDS. He famously told the gender affirmation clinic that even though their program told him he couldn't live as a gay man, it looks like he was going to die as one. In the same year he was diagnosed, he founded FTM International, one of the largest support organizations for trans men in the world. He also co-founded the LGBT Historical Society, which is recognized basically as a queer Smithsonian. I'll leave some links below so you can learn about this amazing icon who is one of our community's strongest advocates, and enjoy this picture of him with the parrot.
I feel like a lot of people are not grasping that it is a little more complex than just the gay side of TikTok and the straight side of TikTok. Because I have never once seen a Hey Mama's Lesbian on my For You page. That's a different facet of gay TikTok that I'm in. There are branches, there are genres. I'm in like the trans side, I guess. I'm in the side where non-binary people are naming themselves after inanimate objects. That's the part of gay TikTok that I'm in. And frogs.
If you're a part of the LGBT community, you should understand the Black Lives Matter movement, and if you are a person of color, you have no right to be homophobic, because it doesn't make sense. You should know more than anyone what it's like to be treated differently based on something that you cannot control. Yes, racism and oppression has been a lot more prevalent in this country towards people of color than that of the gays, but no matter how extreme the scenario is, you should understand what they're talking about. Same with the LGBT community. You have no right to be racist. You were hiding, and came out. Think about how different your life would be if you were born with rainbow skin. So, if you are either of the two, you are on the same boat. If you are neither of the two, thank you for listening.
Part 2. I hadn't brought up my sexuality in a long time, but I was curious and asked my mom if her and my dad would come to my wedding. She told me she didn't know, but for the time being, it was a no. Understandably, I was upset, and so I never brought it up again. Fast forward to June of 2019. My parents were up in Canada visiting some family. During that time, I was going to New York because it was the 50th anniversary of Stonewall, so I was going for Pride. Well, they happened to go to New York on the day of the parade. My mom called me before the parade started. It's like, oh fuck, I'm so busted. She asked me what I was doing, and I was like, I'm at a parade. She asked me if it was at the Pride parade, and I was like, yeah. She's like, I want to be there with you. I was like, what? She said, I want to be cheering with you on the sidelines. I was like, come again for Big Fudge. And then she told me she loved me. We don't do that in my family. And my dad sent me this pic. And my mom sent me this. It just took them some time to accept it for me, and I hope yours will too.
I know there's better things to talk about right now, and nobody, like literally nobody except for me cares about this. But it is my testosterone anniversary, and 3 years ago today, I got my first shot of testosterone. It has been 3 whole years, and I know, like, I thought to myself, like, before posting this, like, oh, why should I post this on my TikTok? Nobody really cares about your testosterone anniversary. This date doesn't mean anything for anyone else, but it means something to me. And I wanted to say something about it. And I guess this is my little celebration on TikTok, because I don't get to go out with my friends or anything like that. And this is such like a stupid, minuscule problem, you know, compared to other problems that people are having. But, you know, I'm kind of sad about the fact that I don't get to celebrate, because this means a lot to me. So I guess this is me celebrating, is with everybody on here.
I hope he falls.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm like scared. No, I hope
I'm
he
not.
falls.
Let's hung the fucking flag. Hey, buddy! Fuck you!
If you can't tell that I'm trans based on the fact that my name is Alexander Jasper J, like, you know nothing about trans culture, okay? That's a dead giveaway.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Shit, crap, gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay.
Just as a little reminder, I am non-binary. Having tits does not exclude me. I am non-binary. They and them is non-negotiatory. I am non-binary.
If my son ever fucking tells me that he wants to wear a fucking dress, you know what I'ma fucking do, bro? I'ma take this motherfucker to the goddamn mall and get him some motherfucking shoes and earrings to go with that bitch.
So I have the shoulder, the forearm, and leg armor done. I also have the chest piece that'll get attached once I'm done with the back. Plus, I got non-binary and pansexual drying right now.
Okay, what do you do when a boy tells you they want to see pictures of your body? You say no, and then you report them to an adult. Even if he's a close friend? Right, because you should be treated by the content of your character and not the form of your body. Right, good job. Now, what do we do when a girl asks you for nudes? A girl asks me for nudes? What? Oh, no, I'm just saying hypothetically. Well, I guess I'll take off my clothes. No!
Alright, someone explain what the fuck is straight TikTok? Up until recently, I was under the assumption that all of TikTok was gay. Like, I really just don't understand how TikTok can exist for people without the gays. We're funny and fabulous. What the fuck else do you need? Like, how is there an entire TikTok community that doesn't involve the gays? I thought we were in every single community. Of course we're not in the straight one. Why? Let's fix this. So, let's infiltrate straight TikTok. Let's steal their hashtags, I don't really know what the fuck they do, but let's make it gay. Let's make TikTok gay again. Or for the first time. Or, I really don't know how this works. But I feel like you know what I'm saying. Like, I need your help. Let's do this.
Am I in a super healthy relationship? Yeah. Do I know my girlfriend loves me and only wants me? Yeah. Did she literally give me a ring and promise that she's gonna marry me one day? Yeah. Do I still get worried and ask her every day if she even likes me? Yeah.
Is she, you know...
is she, you know. If you could find out and get back.
For about a week now, these guys have been using the sound, "I like girls who like girls," and a bunch of girls have been giving them hate comments. And let me tell you why. The sound says, "I like girls who like girls," and they are men. The biggest problem is that they're fetishizing woman-loving women. You might be like, that's just a sound. Well, woman-loving women have been sexualized for their sexuality for so long, and it is so fucking tiring. And if you're not a woman-loving woman, you do not have a say in this. But honestly, no hate to them. I don't think they understand how gross it is for us to watch those videos. But for future reference, that is not okay.
So this is for my friends who are thinking about top surgery. A lot of people ask me why I don't have any nipples. What? Yes, I don't have any. No, they didn't fall off. Yes, I wanted them this way. You can say that you don't want nipple grafts when you have surgery. You don't have to have it, and you'll still pass.
I'm here to spill the tea. This is my name, it should be right here on your screen, and this is the signature of Stephen Silver, the man who designed Kim Possible, but he also designed Danny Phantom, and he wrote me a message after I told him the theories, and I have a video of him saying Danny Phantom is trans.
You know what? I don't want to be the main character. I want to be the main character's love interest. I don't want to do any of the work. I want to be pined after. I want somebody to work for my affection. And then we fall in love and it's beautiful. And I'm eye candy the whole
I might be ugly, but at least I'm not heterosexual.
But at least I'm not heterosexual.
But at least I'm not heterosexual. But at least I'm not heterosexual. But at least I'm not heterosexual. But at least I'm not heterosexual.
This high school principal was fired for being gay, but you will never hear that again. Because yesterday, you could get fired for being gay or trans in all these orange states, but the Supreme Court ruled today that workers can never be fired again for being gay or trans in this country.
Stop scrolling, let's take a moment to honor Sarah Hagazi. Sarah was a beautiful young woman and openly gay activist who was arrested at this concert in Egypt for openly waving a pride flag. In jail, she was sexually assaulted and tortured, and 2 years ago, upon her release, she fled to Canada. She could no longer handle the trauma, and just yesterday she took her own life, her last message being in her suicide note, "You were unbelievably cruel, but I forgive you."
Being non-binary is awesome. You get to decide what it means to be your gender. For instance, I want to be strong, self-reliant, and dependable. But if a man comes along and says, "No, you gotta watch football and get drunk all the time," then I can say, well, hey, good thing I'm not a man, but I do like getting drunk all the time.
So we went on a walk, and there were all of these rainbow flags in the neighborhood behind our apartment building. And then, as we were walking, we found the source of the flags. It was very cute, very, very cute. And also there were these flamingos.
Hey, Nico.
Hi.
Hey, say hi to TikTok.
Hi, TikTok.
Yeah, is there something you have to tell them?
Yes.
What is it?
Get right.
Yeah.
She belongs to the streets. I'm actually non-binary, so it's they. My apologies. They belong to the street. Where do you pee? I usually just hold it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Take me down to the family hooters where the men are pretty and the boys have cougars. Take me home.
Marsha P. Johnson was an African-American transgender woman, a gay rights activist, and an advocate for trans people of color who was a key figure during the Stonewall riots. The 60s were a hostile place for the LGBT+ community. Cross-dressing and holding hands, kissing, or dancing with the same sex was strictly illegal. Gay bars like the Stonewall Inn were places of refuge where people could express themselves and socialize openly. On June 28, 1969, the police raided Stonewall. A crowd of onlookers, fed up with the constant police harassment and social discrimination, accumulated outside the bar. Tension built until stones were thrown, igniting a large riot. Protests involving thousands of people continued for 5 days. At one point, Marsha climbed a lamppost to drop a brick bag down onto a cop car's windshield. Many gay right movements followed, and the first gay pride marches took place across the U.S. a year later. Remember that protesting is where gaining rights begins. Happy Pride.
Come over here, sit next to me. You can see where things go naturally. Just say the word and I'll part the sea.
All these TikTok famous boys have the same features. Nice eyes, a really sharp jawline, nice fluffy brown hair. But you know what I have, what they don't?
A vagina.
Yeah, then kinetic. Well, I have Genevieve for company and kinetic. So that was
So
lit.
sorry. Oh, and breakout rooms. Bye, friends. Love you the most.
Hello, my name is Oliver and I am 1 day on testosterone. Friday, May 10th, and I am 1 month on testosterone. No major changes yet, but hopefully soon there will be. I guess I gotta be patient.
Hello, my name's Oliver, and this is my boys 10 months on testosterone.
Hey, cottagecore peeps. Marry me. Consider it. I built furniture as a hobby, so it's not great, but it's not terrible. You make me a pie, I'll build you a table. Let's do it. Let's go live this life in the woods.
This is COVID explained in gay terms. You and 10 friends are in your apartment getting ready for the Pride Parade. One of you has glitter. How many end up with glitter on them?
Hi there. Remember that time you showed me love and affection? Oop, I'm here to stay now. I got feelings. That's how it works. You showed me human kindness. Something I'm not used to, but hey, you did it. You fucked up. I'm your problem now.
I thought I was gonna run out of ideas for content, but I'm just getting spoon-fed this stuff. I posted a video and I was like, I just found out about being a man. I really hope they find a cure. And this boy went off on me for no reason.
If it weren't for men, this country wouldn't have been founded.
And same thing goes for women. Where do you think the men come from?
If it weren't for men, women would never have been given rights.
Who do you think took away their rights in the first place?
You can't make a child without a man.
A, trans people exist, so yes, you can make a child without a man. And B, if we're only talking about cis people, you can't make a child without a woman either.
Men are the only funny comedians.
You really gonna keep saying that with 3,000 followers. Okay, baby.
Your hate of the male gender sprouted from the absence of men in your life is not applicable to the entirety of society.
Absence of men in my life? My whole brand is hoe.
You're allowed to say it because you're gay, right?
First of all, I said it because I am not a man. Second of all, I don't think anyone would get mad at a man for saying it. You were just pressed for no reason.
So today I got catcalled and it honestly made my day because I was driving with my windows down because my AC doesn't work and it's Texas. And this car was driving past me on the left and this girl leans her whole torso out of the passenger side. She points at me and she yells, "You're pretty!"
Petition to get Miss Frizzle a goth girlfriend or wife. Does anybody know where I can sign said petition?
It is astounding to me that I have been out since 2014, and every single time my mom refers to one of my binders, she just calls it like your thing, your whatever, your what. It's been 6 years. You know it's called a binder.
I've concluded that witches are real. They have to be. I made a TikTok like a month ago asking witches to bring me a boy. I guess who has a boyfriend now? And it's not like, oh, I just posted it and then I started looking for somebody. I posted it after like months and months of searching. So witches, I don't know how you did it. I don't know what you did, but thank you. Thank you.
Miss Frizzle is now a lesbian? You mean to tell me you did not think I was one before? I invented making your own earrings. I am wearing bread from my ears. Mailboxes. Lightning bolts for science. The first gay to make mushroom earrings. I, Valerie Frizzle, walked, so lesbians who make their own earrings could run!
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human.
Holy crap, you guys, queer history has just been made. The Supreme Court, an hour ago, released their votes on the ACLU case against job-based discrimination. And they ruled to make it illegal in all 50 states for you to be discriminated against on basis of gender or sexuality, and that's so fucking important. Look at this. This is a map of all the states where you can be fired for being LGBTQ. That did not exist before this moment. This is their official statement. An employer who fires an individual merely for being gay or transgender defies the law. Thank you so much, Chase, for everything you've done. Thank you to the ACLU. Thank you for everybody for making your voices heard. We did something. Don't be silent.
Meow, 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 meow.